Yesterday here. The following clips come from my second real-life channel, Yesterday 2. This channel is dedicated to documenting my personal self-improvement journey, as well as providing motivation and guides. You can check out the link in description. Now let's get to the video.
You look lonely. I can fix that.
Every day I get up early in the morning around 6:30, sometimes earlier. And I go and I train, and it's 0 degrees at times outside. The sun is not out yet. I'm the only person in the park, on the bars, training off the floor or a bench. I'm the only person there. I'm lonely. But I find peace, I find happiness in that solitude, knowing that I'm doing the right thing. I'm not taking the easy route, like so much of our society, and that's part of the reason people are so lost, young men are so lost, is we're scared of loneliness. But we need to understand that through suffering, through pain, God provides us with lessons, with tests, so that we can grow, so that we can really discover who we actually are. There's no happiness without sacrifice prior. And when my hands are numb, I can't feel my face, my eyes are squinting because of the wind. I finally started to be grateful for that loneliness, be grateful for that cold, be grateful for that pain, because I know every time I do it, every rep, every set, every morning, I become a better person, I become 1% better. All of my free time is spent studying, working on side projects, praying, meditating, trying to find out who I actually am. And every day I question myself. I say, Reese, are you crazy? Why are you doing this? Put on Netflix, play the games you were addicted to. Why don't you go to a website that you shouldn't? And I thank God every day that I have the strength, not always, but I have the strength most of the time to reject those impulses, to reject that devil on the shoulder trying to tempt me into mediocrity. Because my friend, mediocrity is far lonelier and far more painful.
So you might say, well, at least you can start your self-organization by improving those things around you that are self-evidently not good.
And that's easy, man. Anybody can do this. You can sit down for 10 minutes, say, well, I'm going to be honest with myself. Like, oh, that's a horrible thing to do. I'm going to be honest with myself. Okay.
I'm probably doing a dozen stupid things that I could quit doing that are making my life
more wretched, and also the people around me.
Self-improvement really is the purest form of honesty. It's admitting to yourself that you're not there yet, you're not finished, you're not perfect, you're not fine just the way you are. And it's not because you're comparing yourself to others, but you're comparing yourself to what you truly know you deserve. You're comparing yourself to the dreams and visions that you have when you sit down and you contemplate your future. Self-improvement is honesty. It's truth. It's becoming self-aware. It's understanding that nothing is given, and that your dreams, your visions must be taken. And I've spoken about this before. They must be taken by brute force. You cannot be idle. You cannot rest and wait for a handout or wait for something to come to you. No one is going to save you. So self-improvement is honesty, but it's also optimism. It's optimism that through truth, through admitting that you're not perfect, that you're not okay just the way you are, that there's something you can work on, and that eventually you will be there. Self-improvement is the ultimate form of love. You're not living in delusion. A lot of people in our societies today, they live in delusion. They tell themselves they're just right, they're just fine. And those lies that they tell themselves every day, they add up. They add up and they manifest in other ways. I believe that you should be your harshest critic. I don't believe that you should hide and say everything's perfect, everything's okay. You should be objective. You should say, look, I've messed up, let's be honest. But with a bit of work, I'll be there. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in a year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe in 5, 10 years. But I can get there. I know a lot of people are hurting. I know that many of us have suffered, perhaps unjustly. The world isn't fair. You're not going to become actualized without brute forcing your own success, your own happiness. And I think young men can learn a lot from Marcus Aurelius and the lessons of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius says that the obstacle is the way. Suffering, pain, strife, challenges often provide lessons that you need. So my friends, just understand that no one's going to save you. Only you can save yourself, and you will keep experiencing the same lessons, the same pains over and over again until you learn the lessons that are supposed to be learned. Life isn't fair at times, but the obstacle is the way. Understand that you're not alone in your suffering, but understand also that your suffering is a gift if you choose to reject mediocrity, if you reject the notion that you are a victim, and if you move forward positively, day by day, getting just a little bit better, the pain will subside. Even on the coldest of mornings, even in the loneliest of gyms, even when studying when people are partying, even when working long hours, when everyone else is at home watching Netflix, just understand that you're not alone.